Are we live? Did I have issues? Are we live now? It says we are. I guess we are. Okay. Sorry about that. Welcome, everybody, to the Coming Apocalypse. I'm Pastor Paul Begley. And wow, I guess if you watched last night's broadcast with Mike from around the world, which it looks like 42,000 people already have, there was a lot of people saved last night, and there was a lot of information that was disseminated to each and every one of us last night. Can I just tighten up this for a second? Let me tighten up the camera. Give me 1 second here. Might be too far. That's not. I guess so. Oh, shoot. I should have been watching what I was doing. I know, I'm crazy. You guys got to let me play around a little bit, okay, just to see what I got, okay? All right, got it. Can you guys hear me okay? Thanks. Okay, guys, here's the deal. The Planet X webinar will be tonight's the night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Eastern. Get your ticket now. Go right now and get your ticket. For all of you who have a ticket, you will get an email at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Eastern. And all you got to do is open that email and just click right on the link, and you're there. And you'll be able to watch it all night long. You can watch all the presentations. There's 5 presentations. Gil Brazard, Marshall Masters, Mike from around the world, Stephen Menanoon, and Paul and Heidi Begley. 5 presentations. It's phenomenal. Definitely have a binge watching night on Planet X, okay? So if for some reason at 6 o'clock, at 6:05, you say, I still don't have an email, check your spam. Check your spam. It may be there, because I tell you, they love to play games with anything to do with Planet X. The powers that be, the censorship police out there. If it's not in your email and it's not in your spam, okay, call us. 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. And you can buy a ticket all day today, even after 6 o'clock. You can buy a ticket all day today and all day tomorrow. So get it done. Get it done. The effects of Planet X. Now, let me take a break right here for a second, because I'm going to show you some raw footage in a moment that's going to blow your mind. Tropical storm Anna has killed at least 70 people. That death toll is expected to rise. I have raw footage to show you on this. Unbelievable what's taking place there. But first, I want to show you this brand new product here that just came out that's really amazing. It's called the 3-in-1 www.3in1flashlight.com. 3in1flashlight.com. Now check this thing out, because in an emergency, the right tool is everything. That's why I highly recommend having an everyday carry flashlight. An EDC flashlight is essential for power outages, car trouble, helping others, blinding assailants if they're coming after you, and most importantly, peace of mind. Now, the LED rechargeable 3-in-1 flashlight is the personal everyday carry-on choice for myself and really most preppers that I know out there. The LED this thing is amazing. The LED rechargeable 3-in-1 flashlight is a versatile tool with 3 quick connect interchangeable heads to fit any scenario that you need. One head is a 600 lumen flashlight, which is bright. The other is a working light, for instance, if you're working on something, and the third is a flex light. There's also additional SOS and strobe light modes. I can't even tell you how many wonderful things this thing has. It's the rechargeable, LED rechargeable 3-in-1 flashlight, and you go right now. If you go right now to www.3in1flashlight.com. That's www.3in1flashlight.com. You'll really be glad you did. This thing is really heavy duty. It's got the rechargeable, plug it in, recharge it. It's got the 3-in-1. It's great. Matter of fact, that strobe light on this thing is so bright. I didn't want to turn it on. I didn't want to get the one I have over here and turn it on and cause all the headaches and things that happen. So check it out. All right, guys, now here's the deal. So we have a very powerful situation developed here. And nobody, again, the media is not talking about the effects of Planet X. But I want to show you in Mozambique and in other parts of the world, I want to show you it happened in Madagascar, Mali, and Mozambique. At least 70 people are dead, but it's way more than that, okay? Check this out. I want to show you right here. Let's just go here. The tropical storm Anna devastates Madagascar, Mali, and Mozambique. And the southern Africa has been hit by flooding that has left dozens dead across the region in the wake of tropical storm Anna. Madagascar has seen at least 41 people killed, and 100,000 people have been forced to flee their homes into makeshift shelters. And in Mali, at least 19 people have died. The country has suffered a nationwide power outage, and some areas have been declared disaster zones or state of emergency. Mozambique, meanwhile, reports more than a dozen people dead, but officials say the true number is still unknown because they don't have any power, no communications, no way to know. Look at this. And when you see these raging, insane tropical storm Anna, what it did, this is insane. Let me show you some raw footage. Look at this. I mean, that is dangerous. It's just tearing the bridge up.
This is the road down to Pkwy waterfall, and it's the first drop down to the baobab tree, for those of you who know where that is. And then this is what awaits us this morning. The road is gone.
That is raging. That's insanely dangerous. There it tells you, it just shows you where it came through and just ripped the road up. Just ripped it up. Look at this. You know. Powerful winds from the southwestern Indian Ocean. Tropical storm Anna originated. And when it moved into the east coast of Africa, carrying these heavy rainfalls, look at this, just tearing the roads. The roads are gone, cutting off communication to a lot of different locations. Look at this. Misery, misery. This is not a river. It's not even a river. Several hundred people have been injured, tens of thousands of houses destroyed. We don't know how many people are really dead, folks. 110,000 people were forced to leave their homes. Look at the floods. They'll never get back home. These guys are nuts standing this close to this bridge. In Mozambique, 500,000 people are suffering from the effects of this tropical storm Anna. The effects of Planet X. Guys, this is just January. We're just getting started. This is a raging natural disaster of biblical proportion. This road will probably never make it. Look at the people stranded on the roads because, see, the roads have been torn apart. They have nowhere to go. And they can't go back home. They don't have a home. We need the world to immediately move now to try to get some aid and rescue and water and food to these people. But you know what? You won't even hear about this in the national media. I guarantee it. You won't even hear about it. Some 3,000 homes in Mozambique are partially destroyed and more than 600 left in total ruin. But guys, this is catastrophic. Let me show you some more footage here.
It evacuated the passengers of a stricken truck. The people of Pkwy had no warning of the deluge. It came in the dead of night as they slept. We flew on one mission and witnessed the sheer desperation. With
Look at
each
this.
rescue, there are always people left behind.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Those who make it are flown to the nearest dry land, joining others who manage to escape on foot. It is a battle with nature this country is losing. Late this afternoon, thousands remain
Look
to
at
be
this.
rescued in Pkwy alone. South Africa's rescue crews are doing the best they can, but 5 helicopters are simply not enough to do the job.
5 helicopters is all they got.
This is a crisis that has suddenly worsened, and this evening Mozambique, one of the poorest countries in the world, needs help. Mark Austin, ITN, Pkwy, Mozambique. Mark Austin, ITN, for public television in Pkwy.
They need help is right. And there's more. I think.
Hits Malawi and Mozambique. Search and rescue operations underway, as dozens reported missing in region battered by extreme weather in recent years. Almost 16,000 people in the south of Malawi have been affected, according to the Red Cross, as search and rescue operations continue after the first cyclone of the region's season.
Dear Lord!
Felix Wazhan of the Malawi Red Cross Society said people were sheltering in schools-turned-evacuation centers as the organization rushed to provide survivors with basic necessities, including shelter, food, kitchen utensils, water buckets, and washing facilities such as toilets and clean water, adding that they are running short on supplies. The rains are still coming and the water levels are still rising, meaning more people are going to be affected. Roads are impassable and there are fears that some places might not be reachable, he said. At the moment, most hospitals don't have power apart from those that depend on fuel. If you think of all the small health centers and small community hospitals, they completely don't have any source of power. This is very dangerous, because if you think of patients that need oxygen therapy, they cannot be assisted. Those babies born prematurely may not be in proper nursery.
You're getting the picture here, guys. You're getting the picture of what's happening. This is the effects of Planet X. This is what happens when a world is spinning out of control. See, everything intensifies. I'm just going to tell you right now, there's more than 70 people dead. You know, the death toll is probably going to be more like 700, if not 1,700, let's say. And you could see the desperation at the helicopter, trying to get out of this insane situation. Because they know, this is the poorest country of the world, they know that there will be no clean water, there'll be no food, they don't have any shelter, and the disease will begin, and there's nobody going to be, and then where do you go from here? Where do you go from here? They're already the poorest nations, one of the poorest nations in the world, and they're affected by this catastrophic event. Guys, these are the effects of Planet X. Get your tickets now so that you can watch what's coming. Remember, even the United Nations knows what's coming. This is why they put together what's called Agenda 2030, global sustainability. The elitists are trying to figure out how to survive the coming apocalypse, the coming revelation, the coming unveiling of Jesus Christ. And they're trying to figure out how to survive it and hoping the Bible's not true. But they don't even have to look at the Bible because now the technology has caught up with the prophecy. And now they can see it coming again. The same thing they saw documented so many years before. This time the planet has over 8 billion people. And the horsemen of the apocalypse are already galloping. you have to admit, they're trying to set up a new world order. The white horseman is galloping. It's in process. Look at all the changes that it's affecting the world, that people are rioting and or driving trucks into the capital of Canada, demanding to be set free. While that's going on, the red horse of war and rumors of war certainly has been galloping in the land. And then the black horse of the economy, the balance is in his hand. Yes, hyperinflation, it's on. Supply chains broken, it's on. Empty shelves, it's on. Gas prices rising, it's on. And it's just the beginning as the black horseman of the apocalypse is galloping. And then there's the pale horse, the horse of disease and pestilence and pandemics. You can't deny that death and hell is riding among us. This is the beginning of sorrows. This is the day we're in. But those that know their God shall do mighty exploits. That's why when I'm asked the question, are you afraid, Pastor, of these times? My answer is no, not at all. Because I know my God, and I know his promises to those that are blessed and highly favored. But I also know that the effects of a world that's been filled with abominations and sin cannot escape the eventual wrath of God. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time. I will be back with more information for you. Don't be left behind. Don't be left behind. And enjoy tonight's effects of Planet X.
Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
How can you be having trouble hearing me? I'm talking. I'm very loud, and everybody can hear me. Since when did the watches and phones and computers start talking back at me? AI technology! Did you hear it? Give your life to Jesus Christ. It's almost over. Wait a minute. You wanted a song. I saw you there. All right, I'll give you one. Why not? I mean, whoa. Why not, right? Okay. If you're going to play a song, the only one I think probably the most appropriate one for a time like this has to be this. What? The earth can shake, the sky come down, the mountains all fall to the ground. But I will fear none of those things. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Dark waters rise, the thunder pounds, the wheels of war are going round, and all the walls are crumbling. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. There's hope. Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. The wind will blow, the rain can pour, the deluge break, the tempest roars. But in that storm, my spirit sings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Psalms 91.
Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, you call for me. Someday when time no more shall be, and I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings.
Are you serious? Something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ.
Hide me underneath your wings. Hide me deep inside your heart. In your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. Now on that day, you call for me.
He's coming.
Someday when time no more shall be, well, I say, death, where is your sting? Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord,
Underneath your wings.
shelter me,
Lord, underneath your wings. Oh, yeah. Oh, are you serious? This is the salvation station. Praise God. I don't know how many people got saved last night. Lots of people were coming to Christ last night. Praise God. That's what it's all about. All right, that was Psalms 91. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. All right, guys. Well, we'll let you go. I'll catch up with you later this afternoon. I'll keep you up to speed. We're just 6 hours and 17 minutes away. 6 hours and 17 minutes away from the most powerful summit ever assembled on one subject. No one's ever held a more powerful webinar, 5.5 hours of presentation, because Marshall Masters is an hour and a half long. Unbelievable. Mike from around the world, Gil Brazard, Stephen Bendanoon, Marshall Masters, and Paul and Heidi Begley. 5 presentations on the effects of Planet X. And Heidi did a great job. She pulled together a great presentation for you, a PowerPoint presentation for you that her and I explained based on the information that the 4 guys brought to you. We go and she digs a little deeper on what they were helping explain a little bit more easier for you to understand, and some of their sources that they use. It's a great deal. You got 5 hours. No. You got 6 hours and 16 minutes. Get your ticket right now. Go right now to paulbegleyprophecy.com. Somebody throw it up there. I'll grab it. Somebody grab it right now. Here it is. Let me put it in the chat room. Hurry, because there's some folks that are going to say, I don't know. Now, where do I go? And they're watching right now, and they're saying, where do I go? There it is. Boom. I just put it in the chat room. If you click right there on that link, right there, boom, get it right now. There you go. It's in the chat. Guys, I'm going to let you go. See you guys a little bit later this afternoon. We're countdown to the effects of Planet X. God bless all of you. Give your life to Jesus Christ. You got to get your name written in the Lamb's Book of Life before it's too late.